character and having character. Hello everybody, Tom here from Code. I hope you're well today. Today we're going to discuss where there is confusion about whether you have a quality or are that thing. Now the reason I'm going to do this talk today is if any of you remember the film Pulp Fiction and you remember Harvey Keitel's character Winston Wolfe, and he goes to help obviously the two main characters, that being Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta, the two guys in the film, the two main characters who've just got into some trouble, and he goes to help them, and he says, and I quote, and I've used it in one of my shorts the other week: just because you are a character does not mean you have character. What does he mean by that? Well, I think sometimes we will suggest that certain people, they are something, but do they have that quality rather than being something in particular? Many people would say that I'm a character, definitely. Many that have experienced and been around me would say that. Would I have strong character? Arguably yes, but not always. So the point I'm trying to make here today is, and very short and sweet, never assume that because somebody has a certain thing in their personality that they actually have bags of it. It doesn't always follow, okay? Being a character, being somebody who's a bit quirky, a little bit, someone you're never going to forget, that's great. But actually having character is a different thing altogether. Having strength of character is something that some of us don't have. Not everybody does. And then there's other people who have it in bags. So, don't get confused by the terms. People can say, oh, he's really, really, super talented and confident. Doesn't mean that that person is confident and super talented. It can be a perception of what somebody is, or how someone is, or how someone is perceived by another person, okay? That's how it is, People will suggest that somebody that's quiet is actually somebody that's hiding something. Doesn't mean that they are hiding something. It could just mean that they're very private and they're quiet and they don't want everybody to know everything about them. And I'm totally with that, because I'm a little bit like that. It's around certain people, and that's totally fine. And you've no justification to telling anybody anything about your life. You can give them the minimal details that you want, if you want. You don't have to tell them anything. They don't have to know. It's simple as that. But never ever consider that just because there's a personality trait, perhaps, that you would associate with them, that maybe that they have that innate quality in abundance, because it doesn't always show. To be a character is someone that stands out, somebody that's perhaps a little bit quirky and a little bit funny, and someone that is easily remembered because of their funny little ways. To have character is to be somebody who's perhaps able to withhold and sustain in difficult circumstances. Like people who go out and live in the wild and maybe go out on really difficult camping exhibitions and stuff like that. Some would say they've got a strong character, because it takes a strong character to handle harsh conditions. It takes a strong person to bounce back from adversity. And that's showing character. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are a character. And that's where the question was raised here today. That quote is absolutely perfect, and a perfect example of why we should not assume because something's linked to somebody and we describe them as that thing, that they actually are it, and that they actually justify that tag. And then be careful about what terminology is used and how and in what context it is. Guys, this is my third and final video of the week. I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. I'm really grateful for you all being here today. I really appreciate your time and energy spent on my channel. Thank you. Third and final video of the week. Put down in the comment section below, do you understand what I mean by somebody being labelled a certain way, maybe, but actually maybe not in the context that we think? And you know, we all probably put people into boxes too much, and that's not right. Sometimes you can see an innate quality in somebody and it is just evident for all to see. But is that really the truth, or is that just something we assume? Yeah. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below, leave me a thumbs up and a like, and let's hear that bell sign go ding dong so you know when my next content's out. Guys, I will be back with another 3 videos at the start of next week. Until then, I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. Back next week, as I said. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye for now.